Hey guys, this is part 2 in a series on how to set up power auras for a demon hunter. Okay, so we've got the basics set up now. One thing that I don't know why I never realized this, you can hit test all to just show them all rather than clicking a bunch. That is helpful. All right, next we're going to do the shifted versions of them. So it's basically going to be the same exact layout. It's just up and a little over for every single one of them and a little smaller. So we're going to run out of page here. So we're going to do this one on the next page. Let's select its title, rename it, shift spells. Go back to the first one. We will, same thing, we will copy it. Click on the copy button, click on the shift spells button. Same for this guy, copy, shift spells. Go over to that page, and now these are here. So above this is Vengeful Retreat. So this is gonna, we'll hit edit, put the name in. By the way, if you want to skip ahead to part 3 of this series, this is just going to be more of the same. Just, copying a bunch, shift them, move them, name them. That's basically it. We'll get into the good stuff in part 3. So this is probably just going to be a review. So skip ahead if you like, but there's Vengeful Retreat. Copy it. Paste, close, use, activate, edit, test all. Let's go a little higher with these guys, a little smaller, a little left, and let's try to replicate what's going on here. So each one of these is kind of like touching the left edge, I guess, and isn't quite half size, maybe slightly north of it. I think I left this one big because this is sort of, for a paladin anyway, this is sort of part of your primary spell rotation. So I'm kind of like, you know, I think about attention a lot and how these are laid out and sized and weighted and opacity and everything. So because this is part of the primary attention and wants my sort of constant, notice, those guys are the ones that are the biggest, the most opaque. Everything else is diminished from there. So let's go to sort of diminished land for all these just to start it off. So let's move it over slightly more. Let's just, and then, come on, you could do it. Okay, so we'll go to 160. That's 60. Come on, I could type. And size, we'll just call it 10%. Let's go 165. Cool. Its Y position, negative 230. That works. It's okay that there's a little overlap. Alrighty. Copy this one, and so on. Metamorphosis. Hopefully I spelled that correctly. Phosis, yeah. Copy. Paste. Close it. Boom. Test all. $85. Okay, these guys, I didn't make the secondary one big, so the size was 10%. Let's make it 10% for that. 10% for that. Let me see if these sizes line up. I don't think they do. So 165 and 230. 165. 230. Let's take this down to 230. Good. 80, negative 85. Alrighty, next one. This spell's called Chaos Nova. It does what? Unleashes fell energy, stunning. It's a stun everyone around you. So normally I'd put this on Shift 5. What's here? This is an interrupt. You know, I'm going to move these around a little bit because of my paladin and what I've been playing as my main. So I've been having interrupts on for Shift 4. I've been having stuns on Shift 5. Oh, Demon Bite, that gives some extra fury. That should, I don't know, that one's probably part of my main spell rotation, so I'll have to find a good spot for that. But moving on. So next up, let's just leave it here for now. Demon's Bite. Close it. Use it. Edit. Test all. Move it over. Too far. So let's go 35. That's it. Next one. This goes faster as you go until you get to the weird stuff, and then you get hung up on stuff. Okay, next is Disrupt. This is my spellcasting interrupt. Okay, next up. Okay, we've got Chaos Nova. Let's make that 65. All right, first row of shit stuff done. Let's go to the top row. Okay, so we'll just duplicate this guy. This one is I-beam. So 6 is my, it's kind of an AoE thing. This is AoE-ish, I guess. Both multiple target hitting. That's always on my 6 button, my Tartarus. Okay, so I-beam. Okay, this one's going to go up. So my fury and health there are now going a little bit behind my thing. You know, I'm fine with that. I don't fucking look at those. Excuse my French. So yeah, let's just leave that for now. Um, I'm gonna see. Should the shifted version of these diminish more? Are those identical in size? They seem to be. So I'm gonna leave them. Okay, but let's go up a little bit higher. So -160. All right, that works. Moving on. Next spell, Darkness. This summons darkness around you at 8-yard radius, granting friendly targets to avoid all damage from attack. So this is another like save me dodge, and your buddies also dodge. I've been having these on 8 lately, so shit, I've already got kind of. I might swap those two. Well, that's a dodge. Wait, hold on. So that's a dodge. Immune to damage. So that is a sort of a save me thing too. I'm gonna move this one over, and enemy like get him, imprison stuff. I'm gonna move over to there. So what should go here? Are there other for the target? Shadow meld. I guess that's kind of a get out of jail free card a little bit. Fuck it, let's put shadow meld there. Or do I want? No, well, 6 and 7 are sort of easy casts. Let's just leave it how it was. Oh, look at that. Okay. So darkness. I don't want to overthink it too much right now. Let's just get it done. All right. Go 15. Okay. Next spell, imprison. Spell all right. Test all. Too far, come on. 30 or 35? 35. All right. -35. All right. Okay, so there's nothing here on 9, but there is a shifted version of the 0 button. Consume magic. So I'm going to stick a copy of this here and just disable it for the moment. So I don't have like kind of a weird ordering, at least it just stays coherent. So I'm going to there's a thing you could do to make it like an off, sort of a suppressed one. So let's just do some weird shit. It only happens when I'm not alive, and in PvP, and in an arena, and in a battleground. So it's impossible conditions. Or I don't know, something like that. Um, and we can just make its opacity nothing for the moment. I don't have to worry about it. Okay, so the last one, we've got consume magic. I think you don't even need to trigger it. Just close it and reopen to get the icon there. Test all. Okay, so this one's going to come over to here. So it should line up with this guy. We could just look. This was negative 165x. All right, there we go. That is the basic setup. Now, except for these four on the end, which I usually kind of reserve for like random quest thing and heals and marking and so I do have these on another button, but I'm not going to explicitly put them up here for now. Um, so there we go. That is the shifted row stuff all added. So next up we'll get into the interrupts, buffs, all that goodness. All right, this is TJ. We'll talk to you all soon. Bye.